Hi guys, Linda here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda and I'm filming this one from Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about major lessons I learned in 2021 that will definitely be guiding me all through 2022. If you want to learn, if you want to hear what these major lessons are, and I believe these things would definitely help you just make better choices, help you just help bring less stress and unnecessary pressure to your life. If you want to hear all of these things, then please keep on watching this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please, now is a good time for you to click on the subscribe button just right below. Also, turn on the post notification bell right beside the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my uploads. I share content on the hair business, hair tutorials, makeup, real estate, food, sometimes fitness. I also share bits of my life, a day in my life, and a lot of good stuff. So if you definitely want to catch up with me, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. So guys, without any further ado, let's just get right into the subject of today's video. So the first point I would like to make mention of is you need to learn to accept people the way they are. Because the truth is, people are different. We are all wired differently, and we tend to have different points of views and perspective with regards to how life is and all. And the thing is, you can't always force someone to see life the way you see it, or you can't always force somebody to understand something the way you understand it, or just really see things the way you see them. Because the thing is, if you keep on struggling to make the person see life how you see it, you just end up frustrating yourself. Because no matter how hard you try to explain to the person that, okay, see you, don't you understand that this is how society is? Don't you understand that, oh, this is, can't you really understand and see everything going on in the world and all? Can't you see that this is happening? Can't you see? If you keep on trying to, the person will just be looking at you like you're one crazy person. So please stop stressing yourself. If somebody doesn't get it, don't bother forcing, don't bother trying so hard to open the person's eyes. It's left for you to just maybe say a few things. If the person wants to open the person's eyes, the person will go on the person's own, do the person's own research and make his or her own choice. But then most people these days just tend to want to just go with the common belief, the common mainstream ideas, like what is being propagated by the news media and whatever. If you feel like you want to just have that mainstream idea, and if your friends have that such mainstream ideas, and you on your own you have a different idea and you just see life differently, it's usually difficult for you to make them see life the same way you see it, the same way you see it, because you can't force it. So please don't force it. Stop trying to make people see it the way you see it. Instead of trying to make them see life the way you see it, just let them go, or just know that, okay, this person will not be my inner close friend. They'll just be like, okay, it's surface friendship, not like somebody that I can really delve deep in with. The second lesson 2022 has taught me is not all twin flame relationships will eventually work. Because the thing is, you might be lucky to meet your twin flame, but if the person in question hasn't done the inner work, if the person just isn't ready, in essence, what I'm actually trying to say is not all twin flame relationship works. Because these sort of relationships can be very exciting, it can be very intense, it can be very passionate and all of that, but at the end of the day, you also find that it's also very exhausting. Like, I found myself in a twin flame relationship and it was very exhausting for me. So at the point I had to just let it go, even if I was trying my best not to. Like, I just had to let it go in order to save myself, because if I kept on holding on to this relationship just because we have history, we are twin flames, whatever, like, I'll probably just be killing myself. So what I'll just say from this particular point is learn to know when to let go of certain relationships, even when it just seems like it's really hard and you still love this person, but you have to let them go just because you know that they are really not the best for you right now, because they need to do the shadow work on themselves. So guys, the third lesson I learned from 2021 is that your peace of mind is king. I swear, like your peace of mind. So the thing is, normally I used to be a more of a very friendly person, more outgoing, more like, oh, I want to relate to people and all. But I just began to realize that, see, anything that doesn't bring me peace of mind, anything that doesn't bring me joy, anything that just makes me feel slightly uncomfortable, I needed to make sure that I got myself out of that situation. So if there's anything that you have been doing or struggling with, or you just find yourself in this particular situation, but you are in this particular situation but you don't have peace in that situation, it could be like a relationship situation, it could be like a 9 to 5 job situation, it could be a business that you do, it could be some illegal activity that you do. If you keep on doing these things and then in your heart of hearts you know you don't have peace of mind while you do it, why continue doing it? Because the thing is, life is so short for you to be spending so much of your time engaging in things that don't even allow you have peace. So it's more like every time you're restless just because you're trying to do these things, sneak in these things that you do on a coded level, so that people don't find out. That just try as much as possible to pursue peace of mind above every other thing else in life. What lesson 2021 definitely taught me is changing your environment is very, very necessary. Because the thing is, sometimes you might just be living our regular lives and think that, oh, the way we're actually living our life is beautiful and cool and whatever. But the moment you change your environment and you just start to see a different way of life, a different way of doing things, or you just basically expose yourself to see that, okay, other people are not having to go through this particular part, and yet they are successful, they are living happily, they are thriving, and just have that peace of mind. They are living a very fantastic, comfortable life without having to overtly stress themselves or overwork themselves. So I found myself in a situation whereby I was in a work environment that was very, very demanding. So I was lucky that I was able to get like 2 weeks of work, and I went away. I traveled to Abuja. I was still within Nigeria. So while I was on that trip, that was when I began to think that, man, like, do I really need this job? I think on the second week of my leave, I started to experience some sort of depression because I didn't want to come back to doing the same thing that I was doing. So taking that break was really necessary for me, because I just realized that I've been putting myself in a situation that I didn't actually need to put myself in, because I was just not courageous enough to take the step of leaving that situation I was in, because I felt that, okay, people's expectations of me, oh, my parents expect that I should have a 9 to 5 job, my parents expect that I should work in this particular place, that safety of, oh, knowing that, okay, at the end of the month this particular amount of money is setting for you and it's coming, like it's a steady means of income for you. But honestly, like, just being able to change my environment and just enjoy nature, go out, wander in nature, climb hills, plant my feet on the ground, sun gaze, exercise, eat nutritious food, like all of these things just helped me to really like be more in tune with myself and just start to move more courageously. Yeah, so that's like the fourth point of this video. So of course the fourth point then leads me to the fifth point, which is do not stay in a job you hate just because you're trying to pay your bills. Don't stay there, because the thing is, if you keep on staying at a job that you definitely do not enjoy doing, you no longer feel comfortable doing the job in question, you no longer feel comfortable in the organization in question, but just because, oh, it's a steady paycheck for you, you keep on staying there. I feel like if you keep putting yourself in that situation, it's more like you're selling your souls. I'm not saying your soul, you're selling your souls, because your souls, by souls I mean your foot. Because you notice that in the morning when you wake up, you even struggle to get out of bed because you don't even want to be in this particular work environment in question. So why then are you forcing yourself to be in a place that your spirit and your soul, your body doesn't even want to be at, but yet you keep on going there just because you're trying to make sure that, oh, you have a steady paycheck coming in? Why not try and start working towards having other options of how you can actually earn a living, so you don't have to keep on pushing yourself, putting yourself out there and putting yourself in situations that you know that are not best for you. So I'll just say that after I came back from that trip, I think I took a decision mentally that okay, yes, Enki, you have less than 1 month or 2 months of to be on this job. But as God may have it, there was a new rule that was put in place saying that okay, well, by this particular time in January, if you haven't taken the full doses of the juice, then definitely you have to be paying for your test on a weekly basis. So I think all that, and coupled with the fact that there were some office stuffs going on about me being reported that I refuse work and whatever. I think all of that just made me realize that okay, see, Enki, as much as you wanted to probably leave maybe maybe in March, why not just leave now? Just leave now and just focus on your life. Because the thing is, I already told myself that 2022 I want to be free, so I might as well just leave in the first week of January if it's possible, or whenever in January that is possible for me, to the earliest time possible for me. Because why keep staying on the job that doesn't fulfill you when you have other options out there that God could actually bless you tremendously through? Because the thing is, if you keep on tying yourself, holding on to something that is not meant for you, then God definitely will not release what He has in His hands for you. There was a time in question whereby I prayed for this particular job in question. When I was even praying for it, if it wasn't even coming, and then when it eventually came, I began to realize that, man, now I see the reasons why God probably didn't want to give it to me, because He knew that this wasn't actually the best thing for me. But sometimes in life, God will put you in situations just so that you learn and you realize that the reason why He probably wasn't giving it to you earlier was because He knew that you deserved better. And He probably wanted you to live a more stress-free life. So in summary, what I'll just tell you is, get out of a job that doesn't fulfill you. If it's possible, start making your plans. Start putting things in place. Get a side hustle. Start a YouTube channel. I don't know, just do something with your life. And of course, set a timeline. For me, I set a timeline since early 2021. I told myself that 2022 was the year I was going to live free. I've been complaining to my siblings, telling them, I hate my job, I'm tired of it, I'm sick of it, I've been saying this thing for years, but I kept on staying there just because I was too scared to step out. But finally, I'm glad that I finally had the courage to step out in faith and just do my own thing. So yeah, from 2022 January, I'm going to be a free being. So I'm just really happy that I finally got the courage to quit that job that wasn't fulfilling me in any way at all. So if you are in that situation, start working towards your exit plan. Start doing something on the side. Don't just rely on just a steady paycheck, because your job can actually make you rich. It will just make you maybe slightly comfortable. And with the way prices of things are even beginning to rise these days, very soon, without your job, your big salary in quotes, you might not even still be able to afford the things, because the way prices keep on rising. So please, why not bank on God instead of banking on an organization? That's just my thoughts. So the 6th point would be, avoid people who only bring stress to your life. Avoid people who only care about themselves. Because the thing is, if I'm saying, okay, avoid people who only bring stress to your life, you might not really see these people as people who bring stress to your life. Because the thing is, sometimes these people in question may have helped you to achieve certain things and whatever. But if you need to now learn to analyze the relationships you have in your life. Because the truth is, most time people will come to you with their problems, just tell you, this, that, they just tell you everything, that this, I'm struggling with that. Even when you even tell them that, see, you're having these particular issues, they don't even care about whatever issue it is that you told them that you're having. Their own is just let them just pour all their problems on you, and you help them solve their problem without them even trying to say, okay, how can they help you out in this particular problem that you're having, or just check up on you. Okay, you told me that this problem is existing in your life, or is this still going on? Have you been relieved of it? It's like, is it getting better now? Don't be giving your energy, don't be giving your time, don't be giving attention to somebody that doesn't give you your time any time of the person's day. Don't be doing it. Like, I feel 2022 should be that year whereby you focus on yourself, you focus on your journey, you focus on your goals, and you work relentlessly just to ensure that you achieve your goals. And I really hope that we're able to achieve great heights in 2022. I hope this channel is able to grow exceedingly. I don't know if to say I want this channel to get to 10,000 subscribers this year or 50,000 subscribers. I don't know, but let me just hope for 50,000 subscribers, because I know that all things are possible with God. With God, all things are possible. Yes, I would like to see if this channel can get to 50,000 subscribers. I would like to see if this channel can earn me at least $1,000 monthly. I'll be very glad if this channel can do that for me. But I know it's possible. I just need to just step into radical action and just keep on doing these things. So the thing is, stop giving your energy to people who are not saving you. And please subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. We're trying to grow our channel to 50,000 subscribers this year. So please support the channel, share this video with your friends who are also going to get value out of it. So guys, the 7th point is stop doing so much for people who do so little for you. I think I made a video in relating to this sometime this year, because I found myself in situations whereby I was constantly trying to please people. I was constantly trying to make sure that, okay, this person was happy with me. I was constantly going out of my way to make sure that I pleased certain people that probably didn't even give a fuck about me. Because the thing is, if you keep on struggling to please somebody, like, there's really no end to it, because you keep on trying to please this person and please this person, and the person in question so might be so difficult to please, because when you're trying to do this to please this person is saying, okay, this particular thing you did is not good enough. Maybe this one you should have done this one, or you should have done, like, human beings are very, very difficult to please. So if you keep on living your life trying to please people, you will just keep on giving yourself unnecessary stress. You just keep on putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. So I feel like 2022 should be that year where you should slowly give your energy to people that actually also do for you. Give your energy to people that you know that, okay, this person actually cares about me, and if I found myself in a bad situation, definitely I know that he or she's gonna come true for me. Unlike somebody that you just want to talk up bitch and actually doesn't even give a fuck about you. You're busy killing yourself trying to please this person. Meanwhile, the person doesn't care about you. If anything happens to you, the person is going to move on and find somebody else as stupid as you are to do the same things that you're doing for the person in question. So please focus on your life, focus on your purpose. Like, live life on your terms. Do what you truly want to do. Don't be living life to please people. Because if you're a people pleaser, it's most certain that you barely achieve your personal goals, because you're busy trying to please people and helping them achieve their own goals. 8th lesson I learned in 2021 is you should be able to say no. Yes. I know it's scary. You've never been able to say no, or stand up for yourself and say no, you're not going to do this thing, or plant your feet and say no, I'm not going to do this thing. Yes, even if eventually you do that same thing you are saying that you will not do, at least learn to have the courage, learn to have that spine. Most people are spineless. Most people don't even have courage because they just do what they are told. Most people are cowards. That's the situation we found ourselves in society today. Most people don't even have a backbone. Go and get your injection. Everybody wrong, go and do. Or they tell you, oh, make sure you order this thing for this person. Or make sure you do this thing this weekend. Okay, you're working a 9-to-5 job and expect you to be working weekends. And if you say no to working weekends, or say no to doing work and maybe excessive workload, that's the worst that can happen. They fire you. Is that the only organization that employs? Even yourself, can't you create your own job? Have the courage to say no to situations and conditions that are not the most favorable to you. If you at least cannot say no, at least learn to tell the person, okay, can we do this thing this way, in a way that still serves you. Unlike a situation whereby you're just putting out so much energy in a situation, you're just putting out so much, and the people in question you're putting out, you're doing so much for, not even trying to make sure that, okay, you're at least slightly comfortable, or you're at least you're okay, or you're fine. Learn to have a backbone and say no. Sometimes it's not everything you just say yes. You cannot just be a yes man. You need to learn how to say no to certain things. It's not everybody you just say yes to. So saying no is actually also positive, at least for your own safety and for your own protection and for your own personal growth and well-being. Saying no is also a good thing. The 9th lesson 2021 definitely taught me is you need to learn to spend more time on your passion than on your job. That's your job. Yeah. Yes, most times we get these jobs and we are expected to work from a given time to given time, but you find that in certain cases, this job doesn't just allow you work for just the stipulated or agreed upon time frame, because it demands more of your personal time. If you keep on giving your personal time towards a 9 to 5 organization that isn't loyal to you, that doesn't give a fuck about you, is willing to even fire those who founded the company, and yet you yourself, you are still busy there, grinding, busting your ass, having sleepless nights for an organization. Meanwhile, you could be spending those your extra hours on a daily basis working on your side hustle, working on your passion, improving your skills, making videos and sharing about whatever it is that you're knowledge about on YouTube, and just doing whatever it is that brings you joy, whatever it is that you can put out there that can add value to somebody's life, just doing something positive. If you're not spending time on your passion and you're giving all of your extra hours to your 9 to 5 job, in the long run, take it from me, you're going to regret it. You are going to regret it, because whether you like it or not, yes, okay, you have good working ethic. People always refer you to another organization. Guess what? That other organization is just another plantation. You're just a slave. You're working to build another man's dreams. Can your child inherit that job? Definitely no, your child cannot inherit that job. So why not spend time, even while you're on a job, and also still make sure you have a side hustle? Have another alternative means of income. Have another option. Don't just rely on just one medium of income, because the thing with the environment we find ourselves here in Africa, or in Nigeria particularly, is the number of job opportunities that are out there are very scarce. So most times these employers tend to behave like they are gods, and they won't give you the most unfavorable working conditions, and they expect you to just accept it because they feel like, okay, you're not going to find anything better, because they feel like they're offering you the best. So please, stop doing so much for people who do so little for you. Similar to the point I mentioned earlier, but yeah, I think I could still say it again. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you got value out of this video, please make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Share with your friends who are also going to get value out of it. If there's a point that really resonated well with you, please let me know in the comment section. Share experience with me also in the comment section, and I'll be looking forward to responding to you. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a happy and prosperous 2022. I hope that your dreams come true. I hope that you are blessed in all that you do. I hope that God favors you and causes you to grow exceedingly beyond your wildest imaginations. You are blessed and highly favored. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in my next video. Remember, be bold and have courage. Live a positive life, because yes, I finally had the courage to do what I've been wanting to do for so long, and that is to live free. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. Thanks for supporting me on this journey too. Bye, guys.